Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dead Space 2, where in the last episode we woke up in a mental asylum. As we got released, we escaped an ongoing finally got geared up at a shop and we're making our way through to our destination. Following the word of a woman named Diana, whose only promise of helping us is that she's not the one who's doing that. Which doesn't exactly inspire me.
All services are currently suspended. All physicians and staff are ordered to report to their assigned evacuation craft immediately.
Station is just beyond the apartment block.
Hang on. I need more answers. How long have I been here?
3 years. Tideman found you floating in space near Aegis 7 and brought you here for study.
Why can't I remember anything?
The marker you found imprinted your brain with a self-replicating signal. The longer you're awake, the more the signal spreads. It's killing you, Isaac. Tideman tried to keep it in check with memory suppressants.
You said you could fix it, right?
Only if you reach me in time. Tram station, get moving.
Alright, let's take a look at... Alright, it looks good. Health looks good, everything seems in order. We can get moving. Take a moment to explore everywhere, looking for loose stuff to pick up, because that always helps no matter what game you're playing. Yeah, this is one of the things in Dead Space. Now that I think about it, I think it's kind of exclusive to Dead Space 2, just crawling through these vents like this.
Listen up. This is Sorensen from CEC. Cut off their limbs. It's the only way they go down. It's their limbs. That's the secret. Comms are down. We can't get a broadcast out, so tell everyone you see.
That's something that I think is kind of a tiny bit annoying with the Dead Space games, because like, both in this game and the first one, and they beat it way too hard into your head that they want you to cut off the limbs. Like in the first game, in the I'm talking the original 2008 version, not the remake. Like, you walk into the room with the plasma cutter, you see a message that reads, "Cut off their limbs," written in blood, right above the plasma cutter as you go and pick it up. As soon as you leave the room, you find like an audio log that reads that tells you like, "Cut off their limbs, it's the only way to go down. Oh, you need to cut off their limbs." And then a tutorial message will immediately pop up after it telling you to cut off their limbs. And then a minute or two later, Handman will call up and tell you to cut off their limbs. They really make it hard for you to forget that with how they beat it into your head. Okay, I guess I thought I had to get schematics to unlock all the ammo. I guess they're just gonna hand the ammo over now. Well, like I said before, I am going to stick to buying the main weapon. At least I'm going to try to stick to buying the main weapon before I get any of these versions down here. So because it's I don't know why this was made. It kind of gave you access to multiple different versions of every single weapon in the entire game. I do not know what they were thinking with that. I know that there were like different little combinations, like the bloody suit, bloody javelin gun, bloody force gun, and bloody flamethrower. Or like there's supposedly different themes or so, like EarthGov suit and EarthGov weapons. And so on and so forth. But still, I'm going to at least if nothing else, I'm going to at least make an attempt at trying to keep it as fair and balanced as possible. But I will get this here. Because, right, I didn't put anything there, I don't know why I checked that. Because, I never seen the... hold on. I never seen the little rivet gun. Wait, hold on, that's not...
Attention, this is Director Tideman. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight. This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac route. Attention, this is Director Tideman. A statewide emergency. With Titan Station Civic Code, all citizens ordered to evacuate.
Caution.
Nothing over here.
Caution.
One thing worth noting is that it's always important to have at least one little power node in your inventory, because in Dead Space, the original Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2, there's these power node doors that can only be unlocked by feeding a power node into it. But they're always worth it because they're always full of little goodies like this. Time Station Quarterly Economic Report classified authorized person only. Do not forward. Time Station and unemployment grew unexpectedly to 9.5 due to collateral job losses from the ongoing collapse of local plant cracking business. The aftermath of the Ishimura incident continues to depress all plant cracking activity as more and more support services go out of business, leaving less and less capacity for plant cracking. However, Titan Station continues to post a small profit, buoyed solely by the cash collection from Earthgov scientific research and operations facilities. Human Needs and Services Organization has been spared the brunt of the plant cracking collapse, but the pickup in traffic with government sector. Plant cracker dock, ship services, mining supplies, and tool vendors continue to post heavy losses. However, the CEC itself has found moderate new life for its facility in the R&D department of the government. I'm not leaving without that note. I really don't like I really don't like being forced to drop health packets.
Attention. This is Director
I'm just going to save here real quick, and we'll be able to move on.
Emergency is in effect. In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring.
Isaac, over here! Who are you?
It's the drugs, Isaac. They gave us drugs to make us forget. But it's all coming.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you calling me?
Isaac, look out!
Will that happen? But still, one thing I want to point out is that oh god. Fun fact, you know that guy that got stabbed in the elevator?
My mother! We have to go now!
Something always cutting me off. That one guy that got later, Taylor, right? That character that was not like a real person. And they made it like Visual Games, the people who made the original Dead Space games. It's made it like a contest to They made it a contest where the winner would get like put in the game somehow, and that person we see trying to get in an elevator but getting killed. That was the NPC that would become the winner of the contest. That's what I heard about it anyway. So if I'm wrong, sorry about that. I just saying, I have no idea. I have no idea of the identity of who won the contest. And so, yeah. Press C when the stasis is low.
We're coming closer. You're not getting in. I'm not opening this door for anyone. I don't care what your security clearance is or what your orders are. I'm armed. I'll fucking kill you if you're trying to get in here. I mean it. Just stay away from the door.
Text log. Titan Part 1, United Spacefaring Guild History Series, Titan Station, Conquering a Moon, Part 1 of 2. Planet cracking first became feasible in the decades following the discovery of the United Field Theory, which allowed us to control the gravitron in a manner we were accustomed to controlling the electron. With the advent of large-scale applications of graviton control, it became clear to the mining consortiums the new tool at hand. Shockpoint drives were in their infancy, so extrasolar mining was out of the question, and the dangers of planet cracking were still unknown. Saturn's moon Titan was selected to be the site of the first moon harvest, as it was known back then. Saturn was far from Earth as the consortium were willing to work. Saturn was as far from Earth as the consortiums were willing to work and still have reasonable access to timely supplies and support.
There are necromorphs everywhere. Is the entire Sprawl infected? How'd this happen? The marker was destroyed, Dana. I destroyed it.
You destroyed a marker, Isaac. Tybin built another one.
On this station? Why?
It's powerful alien technology. Tybin wants that power. Get to the tram. It'll take you to the Cassini Tower's premises.
Dana? Damn it.
How does Diana know about How does she know about that? I mean, was the government building a marker just public knowledge? That's one thing that, in a way, makes...
Holy shit!
Yeah, this guy here is a leaper. For one who's been in there since the first Dead Space game. You'd probably recognize if you watch my Let's Play of the Dead Space remake. Not that I advertise it, sorry about that. Or clip. Oh, ammo do I have in reserve? Huh? And we have ourselves another enemy. The Exploder. As the name probably suggests, these large sentinels. You don't want them getting close. That's why. Planes and fuel? Looks like we missed our 9 o'clock train to hell. And we're introducing the Infector. This is the one that killed the guy at the beginning of the game. That's the name. The name suggests the infector is capable of instantly turning any corpse they stumble across immediately into a living necromorph. Or so, the best thing you can possibly do is prioritize them above all else. Because the longer they're left alive, the more necromorphs you'll have to fight.
What happened? I thought we lost you.
Unscheduled stop. Where am I?
How did you end up there? Hang on. This won't be the most pleasant route, but it'll get you to the Cassini Towers residential sector. Damn it! Timon has the signal again. Keep moving.
Okay.
You're very important to them, Isaac. Hold tight. I'll contact you soon.
Why am I important to them? Pulse right. What's my health? 1 health action. Great. I'm not going to promise that I'll get everything, but I'll try to be as reasonably thorough as possible in checking rooms. To explore over here a bit before moving on to the store. Tyne Station Elementary. Damn, there's a...
Isaac, you're still alive? We can't talk. I think they're tracking our signals. Are the memories coming back to you? They're coming back to me. The good ones. The bad ones. The more I remember, the more my head hurts. I keep seeing the symbols. Do you know the symbols too, Isaac? In him, I keep seeing his face. Shit, tell me.
Yeah, if you don't immediately understand, that guy contacting us is the exact same person that was on the recording at the beginning of the game or so. That was like being interrogated by the therapist guy or so. Oh no, being asked what do the symbols mean. I'm going to keep the Dead Space 2 version in our inventory, and I'm going to put the refurbished one back in the refurbished version back in the safe. Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. Didn't mean to press that. I'm gonna buy the pulse rifle. Nope, wrong button again. The pulse rifle is basically a fully automatic assault. It's this game's equivalent of an assault rifle. Yeah, those little buggers that we met.
Hey, Dana, there's this crazy guy that keeps contacting me. I saw him back at the hospital.
Nolan Strauss. He was a patient in the project, just like you.
Yeah? Well, why was he there? What does he want?
He's a psychopath, Isaac. Stay clear of him. He murdered his own wife and child.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Attention, this is Director Titeman. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight. This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac route.
Like we already seen that.
Attention, this is Director Titeman. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law.
For what's worth, there's a minor achievement connected to breaking off the limbs of that statue. Here's another fun fact. These faces here, this one in particular, as well as this one here, I believe, these are faces of two of the developers of the game. Hold on, I want to... How do I... Part 2-2. A large colony was established on Titan to study them in every seismic detail and prepare for disassembly. As the operation got underway, the orbital platforms that assisted with the work became the prototypes of the planet crackers that would soon follow. Titan was successfully cracked and harvested, only slightly behind schedule. It was a major boost for the then and beleaguered population of Earth, who believed their extinction from lack of resources was imminent. Titan's harvest was halted before the entire moon was disassembled, leaving the small shard where the original colony had started. From there, the station grew in leaps and bounds as the new era of planet cracking got underway, serving as both a critical research outpost and, with the advent of shockpoint drives, a way station for all planet cracking missions going onward. It is now whimsically known as the Sprawl, having done just that over the many years of its operations. Once again, here I am pressing the wrong button. Keep pressing the escape button to exit out of the menu, but it just pauses the game because I'm pausing a different button and it's force of habit.
Dana, I thought you were routing me to residential. This looks like a unitology recruitment center. Am I still on track?
Yes. There's an old maintenance access point in there that'll take you through the waste disposal system and into the Cassini Towers. Stay sharp.
Titan Station Church of Unitology. Recruiting report. Perry Gavin. Give out. Invested member. His status fully paid. Recruiting has slowed remarkably in the last few weeks. This is surely due to EarthGirl's recent slander campaign, painting us as carpetbaggers and insurrectionists in the press. Fragrance from the church at Venus Waypoint, the Heliopause Observer are shocking. Again later this week to strategize a response. Expect additional budget to be allocated to public relations and media to combat this trend. Also, CEC layoffs continue to negatively affect recruiting targets, are down almost 30% year on year. Givax out. I don't know how to pronounce those names, so I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Watch this. And that clears out half the room almost immediately. I don't know about anyone else, but I kind of started to think that the Dead Space 1 remake kind of made the pulse rifle worse. That's what it feels like. That's why I never really used it in there. Definitely what kept it in my inventory. It just felt better, but it felt worse than other games like the original Dead Space or Dead Space 2 here. Like, it just felt worse because it felt like it took way too long. That's the one thing about the engine, if you like. If you cut off halfway through, it goes flying.
Okay. Whoever sees this, listen up. You can use kinesis to pull blades off dead ones and shoot back at them. Watch. Watch. Stayed alive 3 hours using this trick. See? Just shoot it back at them. I'm gonna bleed out soon. I got clipped pretty bad earlier. So this helps you out. Whoever you are.
What I think is pretty cool is that it's not exactly a spoiler, so I don't feel bad for revealing it, but like that video comes up again in Dead Space 3.
You can use kinesis to pull blades off dead ones and shoot back at them. Watch.
That video comes back again in Dead Space 3, and I just thought that was really cool. That like same video. After all this
Diagnostic mode initiated.
All those little power nodes that we have, like you can see for them from there, this is where we're able to use them to upgrade our stuff, our equipment, like our rig, which is our armor and health bar, the stasis module, and our weapons. No matter what you do with power nodes, how you choose to upgrade your stuff is up to you, but like you always have to follow a route, and like you have to fill in like some blank spots. So on the power node use, like you can't get A1 it's like over here, because like watch, if I go for this, no adjacent, no detected, and I'm able to process. That means if like you have to fill in the blank ones like this one in order to move on. So they changed that in the Dead Space remake. But no matter what you do with your nodes, one thing I always strongly recommend is always carrying a minimum of one in your inventory at all times, because like I've shown before, there are power node doors that need a power node in order to be opened, and opening those doors grants you small little rooms or so full of goodies or so. That's always worth the usage of the power node, like how we got the power node schematic for the last one. But I think this is going to be a good stopping point here. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Dead Space 2. Always a good game. Always is a bunch of fun. Dead Space is always a really great horror series. Although Dead Space 3 has been notoriously debatable about that part. But we're not playing Dead Space 3 at the moment. So thank you for watching anyway. Hey, you know the usual. And until next time, I will see you guys around.